What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Thursday edition of my NBA DFS podcast. We are back from the All-Star break. Thank God. Hockey was getting old quick. We have 9 games on tonight's main slate to kick it off. Some decent value out there. There's not a ton of injuries. We usually see this on the first couple of games back from the All-Star break because guys have plenty of time to rest. There are some questionable guys we need to keep an eye out on. Big one is Jamal Murray in that first game against the Cavs. For the Nuggets, he's questionable. That would obviously open up more Nuggets value, but that game is one of the worst game environments on the slate. Cleveland has a great defense, so it's not that big. As usual, if you're new to these videos, 5 picks, 1 for each position. I use FanDuel salaries. Give this video a like. And subscribe for future videos. I am doing a 20 Guru credit code in today's video celebrating NBA being back. So again, all I ask is that you like this video and that you are subscribed. I will give you that promo code on my website after my guard plays, as I usually do. So jumping right into things, the Jazz pretty short-handed tonight. Colin Sexton, he got hurt in that last game before the All-Star break. Only played 3 minutes. He's going to be out for, I think a week at least. He's got a hamstring issue, so there's going to be extra usage going on in Utah. It's a pretty good game. They're at home against the Thunder. So let's look at Jordan Clarkson at 6,400. He's going to see all of the ball handling. As we know, Mike Conley got shipped out before the trade deadline, so he's the only true guard. You have Horton Tucker, presumably coming off of the bench tonight, maybe starting, but Jordan Clarkson is the play tonight at 6,400. His price should really be around 7,400 with Sexton out, so 6,400 is a great price on him. 31.5 fantasy points per game. That's kind of what he needs to hit value tonight. And he's going to see a bunch of minutes. He saw 34 to 39 minutes in the last 3 games before the All-Star break, coming off of a great game on the 15th, 29 and 6 for 37 fantasy points. This is just a great play in all formats. I'm going to be getting a ton of Jordan Clarkson exposure. I'm going to be looking at the Jazz. They're one of my favorite teams to target tonight, and I have 3 Jazz guys in this video. So let's move on to shooting guard. This might be more of a tournament upside play, but Agbaji, I think that's how you say it, he might be starting tonight for Sexton. He's their shooting guard off the bench. They have Horton Tucker, like I said, but he was a guy who saw a bunch of minutes. Again, Sexton only played 3 minutes in that last game, so it was like he didn't play at all. We saw Agbaji play 38 minutes. The Jazz are not going to be hunting for the playoffs this year. They had a great first half of the season, better than Danny Ainge really wanted, to be honest. They're going to be running their young guys for sure. Agbaji could end up starting tonight. I expect him to play 30 minutes, even with Horton Tucker too. They have, not a lot of guys with Colin Sexton out. So I like this play. Again, I don't know if I'm running him in cash lineups. He might be more of a punt play for a tournament because he can be pretty inconsistent, but they're going to need some usages going around tonight. Not a bad play at 3,900. Definitely keep an eye out on him. Again, could be starting. For that promo code, head over to my website, fd-guru.com. Go over to the shop page of my website. These credits get you all content on my website. FanDuel, DraftKings, Yahoo, Prize Picks. Put in on the coupon bar in all caps, second half. All caps, apply coupon, you'll get 20 free credits. You have to be signed into your account to get these credits to work on this promo code, and then it will say the coupon was successfully applied. So again, that promo code is second half in all caps. Give this video a like, and I'll make sure to be doing more giveaways in the near future. Small forward, this is a smash play. I'm going to be playing him in a lot of lineups tonight. Jeremy Grant looks awesome at 6,100. All of the late games tonight are awesome games. I'm going to be playing the after hours slate too. 9 o'clock and the 2:10 o'clocks, you got OKC at Utah. That's like a 240 over-under, tight spread. Portland at Sacramento, same thing, tight spread, like 240 over-under. Golden State at the Lakers, same thing, like tight spread. It's around like 238 over-under. These last 3 games are awesome games to pick from. I love getting exposure to this Kings and Blazers game. Jeremy Grant looks awesome. They're really short-handed. They traded Josh Hart. Anthony Simons is out tonight. So the only true starters for the Blazers here tonight are Damian Lillard and Jeremy Grant. You got Nurkic still out, so Drew Eubanks is going to be starting. And then you have a bunch of, you could look at the cheap guys as punt plays, but your guess is as good as mine. You got Matisse Thybulle probably starting. You got Cam Reddish probably starting. So those guys could be intriguing in a tournament. In terms of just a safe option, Jeremy Grant at 6,100 is an awesome play. He's going to play 36 plus minutes here with extra usage. No Anthony Simons on the court. Makes Jeremy Grant the number 2 offensive weapon behind Damian Lillard. So this is just too cheap of a price on Grant. He's a 5-tool player. He's really, really good. He's having a breakout year. And again, the minutes are going to be there. He had a concussion, so he was out for 2 games. That's not really something he's going to have to, ease his minutes back into the rotation. He only missed 2 games. I expect him to start and see his usual workload tonight in a very favorable matchup against the Sacramento Kings. Power forward, let's look at Sabonis on the other side of this game. There's not a ton of comfortable pay-up options on tonight's slate. I do love Sabonis at under 10K at 9,600. This guy had a nice stretch heading into the All-Star break. 40 plus fantasy points in 5 straight games, coming off of a 54.5 point game against the Suns. This guy's going to be asked to do a lot here tonight. He's got an awesome matchup. Again, the Blazers are without Nurkic. Drew Eubanks is not someone who is going to hold Sabonis, out of the paint. I expect Sabonis to have a huge workload tonight. He needs 46 fantasy points to hit value, and then he has 50 to 60 point upside. He's looking like one of the better spend ups on the slate tonight. He has multi-positional eligibility, center and power forward. So just a really nice play all around to spend up on Sabonis. And then for center, let's go back to the Jazz. They have Kessler Edwards, but Walker Kessler, I keep confusing them. Kessler Edwards stinks. Walker Kessler's their center. Kelly Olynyk's their power forward, and he's been playing a ton. They've been starting marketing at the small forward. Olynyk's been, playing really well the last 2 games, 31 and 37 minutes, double-doubles in both games. And again, with no Colin Sexton, there's extra usage in this game. He needs 30 fantasy points to hit value. He did that in 3 out of his last 4 games before the All-Star break. He has a lot of games since his injury under his belt. He's not going to be limited. Seeing 37 minutes before the All-Star break was a very encouraging sign for Kelly Olynyk. I really like this play. He represented a huge ceiling last game, getting 48 fantasy points, and this is just an awesome matchup against the Thunder. The front court of the Thunder is not good. I think the Jazz are, like I said with the other guys, the Jazz is one of the best, if not the best team to target tonight. With all that extra usage going around, with no Sexton, obviously Connolly's out of town, and the matchup, they're at home against the Thunder. Nothing to dislike about the Utah Jazz tonight. Kelly Olynyk is catching my eye, and like Sabonis, he's multi-positional eligible center and power forward, which is always a bonus. That'll do it for this video, guys. Give it a like. Let's have a huge first night back to kick off these last 6 weeks of the season. Put in that promo code second half for those 20 Guru credits, and let's get after tonight's slate. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I'm signing off. See ya.